Hi, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to do something a little bit different this week. Instead of going through a new game, which I've been doing previously because it's easy and probably more fun to watch, I'm going to go back a few steps and we're going to do a comparison video to writing software. If you remember, I did about a year and a half ago, I did something called game design using Scrivener. I may not have worded it exactly that way, but the idea is, we want to use Scrivener in order to practice on making games and organizing them, and in some cases even scripting them if you have the type of language that does that. I'm going to do something similar, except it's not going to be for games. It's going to be for what they're intended for, actual writing. For those of you who don't know, I am a writer. I have a few ebooks that I have on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all those places. And that is my first passion before making games, because ultimately I'm a storyteller. That's what I do any of this for. It's why I play games, why I make them. It's why I enjoy them, because it's not the game themselves, it's the story or the creative potential behind them. When you do short stories and novels, you have unlimited resources in order to really make your stories stand out. So what I want to do is, for the next few videos, I'm going to do a series on comparing two software. One's called yWriter, one's called Scrivener, to see what the differences are and why they're useful. I'm going to give you a quick overview of how I found the software, yWriter in particular, and we'll go from there. But I hope you'll stick around and watch it. It's a little bit lengthy in terms of the series potential. Every video should be a little bit short, except for the very last one, in which I'll show you me going through the process of writing a novel, or writing the first scene of the novel. I'm not going to actually write the whole novel on screen. That would be crazy to watch. Although I do have plans in the future to possibly do that, if any of you are interested in seeing that in action, and I'll talk more about that in a future video. Not sure when I'll release it. It'll be a while still, but if you are interested in something like that, let me know. But anyway, with that said, just hope you'll stick with it, and let me know what you think of the programs. Let me know what you think of the story I'm using to write them with, and we'll go from there. So hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for this preview. Okay, so this is the book that I just bought a few days ago. I'm reading it. I'm about halfway through. But in the second chapter, it refers to a new writing tool that I've never heard of before, or if I have, I've forgotten, called yWriter. And the current version is version 6 that I'll show you over here. This is a free software that can help you organize your writing. It's similar to Scrivener, which is one I've been using for a bit to organize my ideas. Here's the tutorial that they link right in the book. The purpose of the software is to allow you to organize your novel or whatever you're working on in a way that gives you categories. So I'm going to just give an example of what I've been working on to test it the last few days, and we can kind of get a sense of how well it's useful, or how useful it is to outline your work and to figure out what your story should be. So I'm going to compare that to the Scrivener program that I have, and we'll see how that goes. So hope you'll stick with the video and maybe consider this. The content's still empty because I haven't done any of the writing yet. We'll do some of that, I think, either in this video or another one. But right now, you can see that really this is useful for organizing all of your stuff. There's other features you can do here where you can split the window to see two different sections at once. Or if you want to, let's say, omit an entire subplot and just view the entire plot, like straight on through, you can cut out anything with the subplot tag, and it'll